guys, we're gonna do a whole workout series involving your butt, your glutes. We're gonna do some building exercises, and we're gonna put in the series some stretches that go along with it. You can do these individually on your own, or do the whole series if you wanna work on your glutes. I feel like that's the in thing right now is your butt, but nobody wants no butt. No one wants flat butt. So these are all going to help you build and create more shape through that area. Let's get started. With these exercises, we're gonna do them in threes because I'm gonna show you an unweighted, a weighted, and another unweighted to kind of give you that full range, but you're gonna work out with me the whole time. So if you want to use weights the whole time, use weights. If you don't wanna use weights at all, you don't have to use weights. But if you are gonna use weights, let's grab some dumbbells and bring them to your area to work out. Let's get started. So let's just warm up first to get everything activated for this amazing workout we're about to do. Step one, let's reach for our legs, stretch out our hamstrings. You can just do your legs, you don't even have to do the reach, but with the reach, you're kind of moving your back around too, getting it loose. Some nice dynamic warm up stretches. You're gonna open up those hips. We're gonna rotate our hip out, and you're gonna alternate here. Just move those hips around. Come along on this journey. I don't wanna show too much skin. Okay, it's inappropriate. Or just watch this while you're drinking. Maybe it'll be fun. We're gonna go ahead and give ourselves some butt kicks. Loosening up the front of our quadriceps, getting our hamstrings involved. These are the zoom in moments. And then you're just gonna do a nice little jog in place. So if you wanna jog in place, if you just wanna kind of tap your legs out, low impact, more impact. Imagine you're on a beach. And the sun is shining and it's not freezing like it is right now in the STL. You're just gonna kind of move through those legs a little bit. So we're gonna rotate that ankle. Make sure all of our joints are loose, our ball joints. Other side. Other side. So we're gonna do this whole first round of exercises without weight, unless you want to use the weights. So the first exercise we're doing is a squat. Your squat is so essential for building the glutes. It also activates your entire body and your entire leg, including your core. So the biggest thing with your squat is positioning. Everybody has a different positioning. There is a traditional squat positioning. That's the word I wanted. But you really want to play into what your hip level is and your hip depth. I feel like people are always like either pushing your butt back or saying your ass needs to hit the grass. It is where your tightness is and your hip flexion. So when you squat, your main goal is to take your spinal alignment. So your nice spinal alignment, you have tight abs here, what is natural for you, and you're driving down. You're not pushing back, you're driving down with your butt. So for me, a little more space with my toes turned out helps me get into a lower position in my squat, and I can feel it more through my legs. And the main key here is to press through your entire foot. When we are doing some of the glute exercises, you are gonna focus more through the heels in some of them, but for this squat, because we're gonna activate that entire system and get it started, we're gonna push through your entire foot. So when you go down, you're going straight down. So I'll do a couple of this way, and we're gonna hit reps here at 10. 3 sets of everything, reps at 10. So I'm driving down, I'm not going backwards, I'm going down. Follow along with me to a place you want to be. You're fighting your chest up. So you get that nice strong back as you go down. My knees are crunching, that's normal. As long as you don't have pain, don't be afraid of them. I think we did 10. We're gonna do a split squat in this next exercise right after our squats. There's a couple ways you can do that. You can use a chair or a bench. or anything near you to put your foot on, or you can do just a traditional split squat, which is gonna be in the shape of a lunge, but you're not watching, and you're gonna lunge directly down. So you're going down into it. You're gonna try and create that 90-degree in the back of your leg and the front of your leg. So I'm going down. If I feel tightness going down in this position and I don't make that 90 in the back, no big deal. Our main focus is our front foot, and we're pushing up through our heel on this one. I want you to drive through your heel so it hits more of the butt. So we're going down for 10. Please, if there's any questions, always write them in the comments and we will answer them. And like them. That's really cool too. And share them. Share them with their friends. Let everybody be healthy together. Are you ready for a virtual hug? If this lunge position is hard for you in general, using something to help you stabilize is a good idea too. Cool idea. We're gonna go into our next exercise. We're gonna do a step up in this next exercise. You can use a low step. You can actually use your actual stairs if you have some. And you can use, if you have a bench, the bench or something similar and sturdy. But we're just gonna do this light step up here. Honestly, the higher you get the step up, the more work you're gonna get through the back of your butt. More work you're gonna get in your butt. And we're gonna do a step up. So, we're going up, directly straight, not forward, not back. And here's where you can add in. We're doing all these 10 together. And then the third round, we're gonna add some fun things into it. That's how my brain works. Switch it out. 10 on this side. Really pushing through your foot, but mainly focusing on the heel here, getting that drive through the butt, hamstring, right into that under part of the butt where you want that lift. Nice. Grab on. I really wish I was counting. We're gonna go through those 3 exercises again. This time I'm adding weight to them. So if you've already added weight, you're great. If you don't wanna add weight, you're amazing as well. I'm gonna go a little heavier. Let's do 20 pounds. We have 10. So we're going into that squat. Here, because I'm holding weights, I might hold them on the outside, or I might hold them on the inside, or up at the shoulder to get that depth that I want. Pin down. Listen to that crunch. Yeah. Everybody has it. Drive up through that whole foot. Hope it doesn't translate on this video. And then go ahead and drop the weights. Give yourself a second here, and we'll go into the second exercise, which is your split squat. You're gonna go into that split squat position. You're driving straight down with your hips. Stay balanced in that leg. If you just wanna hold on to one weight, you're good too. Basically do whatever you want with the exercise. Switch it up. It's a lot harder with the weights. 10 down. 4, 5, 6. Wrong side. 8, 9, 10. And let's come back for the step-ups. Grab those weights, 10 on each side, higher the better. Push through the heel. Let's go, 10 and 10. Let's do this. Whew. I'm feeling warm now, guys. 9, 10. Pause this if you need to. If I'm going too fast for you, if you need to take a break and finish the exercise. 10. Drop those weights. We have one more round of this workout. And I'm actually gonna give myself a taller step to kind of show you guys the difference. We're back for that last round. I'm gonna add a couple things into this round and maybe show you a different variation of the squats. So if you go back and you do this exercise, workout again, you can incorporate some of it. I'm not using my hands so much. So instead of both of the weights, I'm gonna drop one, and I'm gonna hold this one up by my chest, and I'm going to go down into my squat, and then I'm going to lift through my toes, lifting my heels up, giving myself a little bit of a calf raise, which is going to hit the back of your hamstrings as well, and engage your butt more. So I'm down, lift. Down, crunchy knee. It's where you go, so if you're there, that's good. Your hips don't let you go straight down, and then you wanna push back. Stay a little higher in your squat. Let's go 2 more. Drop that weight, give yourself 30 seconds, and come back and do the exercise again. The next exercise. Split squat. We're gonna do this a little different as well, but I'm not gonna use weight for this next one, just to give you an idea. Split squat, down. This time, I'm gonna have you with your arms in the air, so that you get more work through your upper back and core. You're still doing the workout, so you're going here, 10 and 10. This would be a good suggestion for people that need to work more at their core. Even though this is a butt workout. Try and keep those arms up by your ears. Drive down, push through that heel. 2, 1, that was probably 30. Other side. Last round of all of these, and you can pause this and do an additional one if you want. We're doing 3 rounds of 10 reps. Ooh, take your little break for a second. We got step ups. I have a higher bench. I'm not gonna use weight, but weight on these would just make that pump in your glute even better. When you're stepping up, you're going directly up, squeezing through that butt at the top. 10 and 10. If you have something taller and you need that balance, here we are. The biggest thing with the step up is pushing up through that heel to drive through that glute, and then your decline. You don't want to plop. So I want to control that movement because I'm controlling through my leg then. Drop. Same thing with the up. You want to try and not pop off of the foot on the bottom. Let's go one more. Sit up. 10 on this side. And it's time for another drink break. As I pop. 5 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Take that break and we're gonna go through a whole new group of exercises. I already feel this everywhere but in my butt. This round is gonna be even more exciting than the first. First, we're gonna start out with the plie squat. So the important thing with the plie squat is kind of similar to a regular squat. You're driving down, not back, but your toes are as wide as you can take them. So we always were taught that a good sign of a plie position is to feel a little wibbly wobbly because you should feel like you're falling out of balance. That means you're in a good position. This is gonna focus on your inner thighs and then the outer portion of your glutes where you're squeezing through that upper side glute there, index. So we're gonna do the whole first round without weights. If you wanna use weights, use weights. In fact, the heavier you go, the more likely you are to build muscle faster. So, using weights, essential. Also burns more calories. Let's take it straight down with our hips and your legs are wide. 10 plie squats. Pulling up through that midsection and squeezing your butt at the top. Let's do this. Let's get the butt of our dreams. Honestly, whatever God gave you is beautiful and the way you treat it is the best thing in the entire world. And that's my rant. And that's my story. 9, one more, 10. Take that second, give yourself a little breather so you can go into that next exercise good. All right, the next exercise we're gonna do is a side lunge. Just make sure you have a lot of space. We're gonna alternate these side lunges side to side. You want to create a lot of room to your legs, so a wide spread, and you're going to push through that leg. So when I go down into a side lunge, I'm going down and I'm slightly pushing back in this one. I know it sounds weird. Think of a chair behind you. So I said don't push back, but you're pushing into that side of the hip. When you feel that, your butt should be activated. When you feel that tightness there, you're hitting the right spot. You don't want to go too far forward in this because you're not going to get that glute work that you want. So you're sitting back in it slightly, taking it down. Again, it's where your hips let you go. Some people can take these all the way to the floor. My hips say, we're going medium right today, because I worked them out the other day and they are sore. Let's go side to side for 20. You can do whatever you want with your hands. I like to keep them close to me because I like the way I feel. You can do whatever you want with your hands. Let me try this again. I like to keep them around, but I'm sure at times it looks awkward. Take 20 side to side. You should feel it pull through the middle of this too, and you're pushing up through that heel and squeezing the glute. Down, activate, squeeze. Too much information, breathe at the top. I think we did 74. We're gonna go into the last exercise of these three. We're gonna do our last exercise in this series, and then we're gonna go back and repeat. You're gonna go back and repeat with me. Just do as much as you can, pause, do more, do it all. We're gonna do a squat pulse. That's really gonna cause a nice hypertrophy through our legs, especially when you're squeezing through your glutes here, so you really do wanna make sure you're pushing through your heels at this point. With our squat pulse, I'm gonna keep my legs more at a shoulder distance because that's what I want to do. Also, it's gonna work a little bit more of that side glute where you can go a little here and you're gonna get a little bit more of an under bridge where you get that under scoop of your glute. All of the hypertrophy that's coming from here in the pulse is gonna hit the upper part of your butt. Everybody likes that bubble up. So we're gonna pulse, I'm doing mine more shoulder. You're gonna pulse down for 10, quick 10. If you have weights, it's gonna feel terrible. If you don't, it's probably just gonna feel awesome and amazing. Let's go, 10, 9, 8. When you're here, try and keep your knees in alignment with your heels, toes, right here. That was 10, but what I don't wanna see is knees falling in. Just make sure you're aware that you're driving them into that straight line position, not in alignment. Pulse, it out. Take a break, come back, let's repeat. We're gonna do our plies again. I grabbed a heavier weight. You can do 2 weights. You can do no weights. Just remember, this is all about your butt and we're activated at this point. We should be good to go. Turn those toes out as far as you can go. We've got pinned down. I'm gonna use the weight in the middle here and pull up and push through my heels, squeezing everything, glutes, thighs. That's 3, 4, I'm fighting my chest up. 7, 8, 9, 10. Now, I'm feeling my breath here. I could have gone heavier. The biggest thing is what you want to do. So, not what you want to do, what you can do. My biggest recommendation would be if you can go heavier, and you can always lighten it up. Let's go to the next exercise. Side to side lunges. For this one, I'm going to grab my 10s. This feels more comfortable to me, but I could also just do my 30 and hold it in the middle here. So you're gonna go side to side, ready to push through. We got 20 total. Make sure you're pushing up through that heel. Squeeze the butt, back to the other side. And one enough space here that your leg can fall into alignment. Again, with your protective joints, your knee, your ankle. Like 5 more, 5, 4, 783, 1,020. That was it. So we're gonna go into those pulses for 10. Ready? 10, 9, 8, 6, 5. Activated. 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and go hard. Take that break. We got one more round. This is our last plie. I'm just gonna show you a different variation to make it fun, and just keep going with me. So we're going toes out, here in our plie, you're gonna lift a toe every time. So we're gonna elevate each side just to get a little more push to the back of the hamstring and upper butt, lower butt, not upper. So you're going down, alternate press to that toe, drop that heel. So you're pushing up and squeezing your glute at the same time. You got 7, you can do this with the weight. You can do this with the weight. Hit, take that break, come into our next exercise. We're just gonna use our 10 pounders or your 30 for this. And we're gonna stay in our motion. Wide spread, give me those 20. Pushing back, driving through that heel. Pushing back and driving through that heel. Get that butt on fire. Summer bodies are built in the winter. What other weird things can we say in this video today? 2 more. 1 more. My butt is on fire. Drop those weights. Take your break. Now we're ready for our last exercise of this whole workout. So we're gonna go into our squat pulses. 10 down, this is all you have left. Stay with me. Go hard. 3, 2, 1. You did it. So we are including a stretch in this series, and it's a specific glute stretch. So you can do this post-workout, or you can go back to our other stretch series that includes a lower body or foam rolling lower body stretch. Both of those would be great post this workout. Please, please, please stretch. Also, if you have any suggestions or things that you want to see, put them in the comments. Thanks guys, great workout. Is it going? Oh. It's raining lights. I feel like I'm getting better at this, but I feel like I'm talking really fast. Hi guys, we're going to do a whole workout series including your booty, butt, glutes, all of it's happening. I'll put that part in. Cut this part out. I'm breathing inside. I drank. I did put an extra shot in my, I put 3 in yours and 3 in mine.